Hello friends, Tom Downey here for NFL Daily. Now if you were distracted yesterday by the whole LeBron James signing with the LA Lakers thing, there was a big piece of NFL news that broke around the same time. Namely, that Kam Chancellor is calling it an NFL career, and I make particular note there to not actually use the word retirement, because when Chancellor announced that he was leaving the NFL, he also did not use the word retirement, and there's a very specific reason for that, which we'll get into here in just a second. But the big news, of course, is that, Chancellor's career in the NFL does appear over. He suffered a very severe neck injury late in the season last year, and he was hoping that he would be medically cleared to return to the game and avoid potentially dealing with paralysis, because that's something that no NFL player ever wants to deal with, what no one ever wants to deal with. But unfortunately for Chancellor, the MRI came back and it wasn't good enough, so Chancellor says, you know what? I'm going to have to call it a career, folks. So the big note and really what this means for Chancellor and the Seahawks, this is not technically a retirement, even though the end result is that Chancellor will not be playing anymore in the NFL. It's just that Chancellor was not medically cleared to return, and that makes a big difference when it comes to the money side of things. Because it's not a retirement, because it's an injury-related incident, Chancellor gets his $6.2 million salary this year and the $5.2 million of his $10 million base salary that was guaranteed for next season when he signed that contract extension with the Seattle Seahawks. So Seattle has to pay that out, and it will count against their cap for this year and next. But as for the on-the-field impact, look, the Seahawks lose one of the best safeties in the NFL. I'd say arguably the best true in-the-box safety as a strong safety type, and a major key defensive piece on their roster. Yes, they still have Earl Thomas, of course, for now. We'll see what happens on that front for Seattle. There continue to be the trade rumors surrounding E.T. as he looks for a big new contract extension. Bradley McDougald took over as the strong safety last year, but he's not necessarily locked into that job. He's definitely the favorite, but Tedrick Thompson and Delano Hill, former recent high-round picks, or I should say mid-to-high-round picks, of the Seattle Seahawks, are also going to push for that job. And if Earl Thomas moves, well, maybe the defense goes on into a full-on rebuild. But it is a big blow for Seattle, and as Kam Chancellor calls it a career, even though it's not technically a retirement. All right, folks, I'm Tom Downey. Follow me on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney for more NFL coverage, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more NFL, Seahawks, and all kinds of coverage throughout the offseason. And until then, we'll see you next time.